Butler, long #1 ranked wrestler at 163 pounds to make the team. Actually, originally earlier in the year, he was planning to try out at 149, but at the U.S. Nationals in Las Vegas, he won the 163-pound weight class, decided to stay there, but lost his first 2 bouts.
Well, you're getting a look at Termktchian, Alfred Ter-Mkrtychyan of the unified team. He was a bronze medalist in the European Championships in .91. 21-year-old, very successful for the unified team. He will be coming out for this finals match at 114.5 pounds. Dan Henderson, the 180.5-pound participant. We watched him win a match here. Very powerful young athlete for this USA squad.
He's won both his matches, Russ. He's on a roll.
As has Michael Foy at 198 pounds. They've only gone 2 matches in that weight class, and he's still very, very strong. Of course, at 220 pounds, Dennis Kozlowski hoping to really make history. He's got 2 medals in the Olympics. He'd like to make that last one a gold. And unfortunately, we lost one at super heavyweight, and a good one.
That's right. McAfee, the silver medalist in the '91 World Championships, but he had a tough draw, losing to the bronze and silver medalist from 1988, the Bulgarian and Swede.
We'd also like to thank Jim Shear for having joined us here, the executive director for USA Wrestling. It was nice having you here. We wish you a lot of luck with your future endeavors with USA Wrestling.
Thank you, Russ. Appreciate that.
And we'll get on with the match. The gold medal match at 114.5 pounds. Alfred Ter-Mkrtychyan of the unified team, and he will be wrestling in the blue singlet, Jon Ronningen out of Norway. The bronze medal match not held in this weight class. This was the weight that Sean Sheldon did not make. And Min Kyun Kap of Korea will win the bronze medal by forfeit.
And immediately the Norwegian support starts to echo off the walls inside this wrestling pavilion. And I have a feeling this will be decided in the parterre position.
Jon Ronningen, 29 years old, out of Oslo. He's got quite a following here. He was a world champion in 1985, world silver medalist in 1986, Olympic champion in 1988, and bronze medalist in the world in 1991. So on paper, he looks to be the strongest in this weight class.
Ter-Mkrtychyan, very good himself, and he will be warned for passivity. Little over that minute mark. Officials staying consistent. If no one scores, they'll start to hand out the passive calls. He will be put down by Ronningen, and this is a good opportunity for Ronningen to get on the board. That's a clean start. Got his hands locked. Oh, and by crawling forward, Ronningen's grip was broken. He again gets his hands locked, and again that grip is broken.
This the first gold medal match. This the first gold medal match, Jeff, in this Olympic Games. 114.5 pounds. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. All matches 5 minutes long. Yang Chen of China, the referee on this first gold medal contest. 3 officials on every match. 2 of the 3 must agree for a call to go on the scoreboard.
Even fans from Finland are supporting their Scandinavian neighbor. They'd love to see Ronningen become a 2-time Olympic champion, and now the passive call will go against Ronningen. Officials again consistent in handing out calls in parity. I think these are great rules changes. If neither athlete can score, they'll take turns getting the passive call until someone does. Ronningen doing a nice job defensing in the parterre position.
And the signs go up. Jon Ronningen call for passivity, and his fans are not happy. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go. We still have no score. Well, they called it off. Were they afraid of the crowd, Jeff?
No, I think the referee took it upon himself to make the call and just assume that he had confirmation, but that did not come. And again, Ronningen is on his feet. And they'll battle it out. Almost down to 2 minutes here. Actually 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Alfred Ter-Mkrtychyan was born in Tehran. He now lives in Moscow, Russia, where he's a coach. Ronningen has been on 3 Olympic teams, this being his 3rd team here in Barcelona.
And Termktchian now will be receiving the passive call, and Ronningen will put him in the down position. Takes that little stroll to gather himself. Termktchian jumping the gun a little bit. Ronningen taking the lock. Last time his grip was broken 3 times in a row as he attempted to turn his opponent. Very good defense by Termktchian. And again, he keeps continually breaking the lock of the Norwegian wrestler, and this has got to be frustrating. You got a great opportunity here and you can't even get your hands locked. And they're brought back to the standing position. And that occurs when no turn or threat of a turn happens in about a 20-second period. They'll give you about 20 seconds to start something. If you get it going, they'll let it run. But if not, back to your feet.
Of course, Jeff, the new rules put in this championship. If you're called for passivity, your opponent has an opportunity to continue wrestling on the feet or put you down. Really made a change in the competition. In previous world championships the last 3 years, 40% of the competition in Greco-Roman was decided by disqualification, and we've only had 2 of them throughout. But no score here. 56 seconds to go. I'm Russ Hellickson along with Jeff Blatnick, bringing you this Olympic Greco-Roman coverage. The first set of finals this evening in this weight class, 149.5 pounds. And we have upcoming the battle for the bronze medal. Randy Smith of the USA, and of course the battle for the gold for Dennis Kozlowski, who won a bronze in 1988. And there we have our first point.
Termktchian scores a 1-point gut wrench. These 114.5 pounders, very tough. Very quick and powerful. But that was just the first point in the bout, and it might be the winning point. Ronningen now needs to turn it up a notch. On the bottom right part of your screen, you see a Mikhail Mahashvili. He is the unified team coach, and currently his wrestler has the 1-point lead, and he is shouting that encouragement. Termktchian doing the job. We are now down to 10 seconds.
Well, time running out. There's only 7 seconds to go, and they're going to call Alfred Ter-Mkrtychyan for passivity, and they're going to give Jon Ronningen one more time, I think, to go on top.
Ronningen breathing very hard. Needs to gather. He needs one explosive motion, taking him to a gut wrench, and there he tried to jump the gun a little bit. Termktchian diving down. There's nothing wrong with that start. There we go. Underway. And Termktchian.
Oh, he gets the 2 right at the buzzer. Are they going to call it? Yes, they're going to call it, and his coach coming out from the side, Jeff.
I'm not sure. The chair has not said anything. Both coaches rejoicing. And
well, we haven't seen the points go out. Mamashvili up on his feet. Oh my, what a terrible way to end, Jeff.
The judge, Chuck Almeida from the United States, he signaled points. The referee signaled points, and now they're going to come over, and if Chuck Almeida agrees with the referee, that will be confirmation, and that will give it to Jon Ronningen.
Well, both coaches coming out to lift their wrestlers. They thought they had won. Mamashvili coming over now, talking with the mat chairman and the comptroller. He's not happy.
They'll light up the score. And he's awarding 2. He's going to award 2, and Termktchian flops on the mat in frustration. He'll come back and shake Ronningen's hand. That's one thing about wrestlers. They always shake hands after the bout, and Ronningen will become a 2-time gold medalist, and he does it in the last second and gives a backflip of joy.
Ter-Mkrtychyan. Disappointment.
And this is where the controversy started. Ter-Mkrtychyan right there going over, and you can't see it from this replay, but there his back was exposed. But the question is, had time run out? You can see the 2 points awarded by the judge right away. The referee felt there were 2 points. There is no loud whistle to determine whether or not points have been scored before the time ran out.
Your loser, Ter-Mkrtychyan. Your winner, Ronningen.
Greco